Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I ended up getting another batch of comics that I had won at auction and a few purchases from Mercari and eBay, so I thought I'd show them off really quick. This first book that I ended up getting was off of Mercari, and I got the first issue of Foom magazine. So I'm trying to collect the series of these. There's 23, I believe. So, but number one was one that I've been trying to get, and the guy had it on Mercari, and I sent him an offer and he accepted it. So I got number one off my list. The next batch of books I got ended up costing $4 a piece after shipping. A lot of Bronze Age stuff that I've been trying to get a hold of. First one here is Laugh Olympics number 5. Trying to put together a run of these. So I ended up getting Laugh Olympics number 5 and number 6. And number 8. So I'm slowly working on that run. This next batch is a lot of Thor comics, 4 issues to be exact. I ended up getting 393, 392, 391, and 390. I've been trying to get this 390 forever when it was hot, when the Avengers movie came out, but I could never win it at auction. And though, lo and behold, I finally won one for $4. So I was pretty happy and stoked to get that. Let me get rid of these here real quick. Next group are a couple of Dynomuts. Again, I'm trying to complete the set of these. So I end up getting Dynomutt number 1 and number 4 at $4 a piece. So that's not a very big run to try and complete. I also got a couple more Miss Marvels. I ended up getting Miss Marvel number 20 and 22 for $4 a piece. And then Creatures on the Loose, featuring Thongar, Warrior of the Lost Lemuria, number 23, number 26. They're not in too bad a shape. 27, 28, and 29. And these next 2 books I ended up getting, I won them at auction. This first one is Marvel Collectibles Classics. This reprints X-Men Days of Future Past storyline, and it's actually signed by Terry Austin. I ended up getting that one for $30, and I thought that was a really good deal. And then this Marvel Boy number 1 variant edition. They're both Dynamic Forces editions that they had specifically for Dynamic Forces. So I was really happy to get both of those in auction. So I got those. And the next batch, I ended up getting a bunch of She-Hulks in a lot, and I think there was like about 20 of them, and I ended up getting a lot for $14, but it did have 34 in there. And number 40 and number 43. So that was a pretty good deal for those. Oh, and then the She-Hulks number 1 was part of the lot too. So I was happy to get those. Then there was another batch of just miscellaneous comics that I ended up getting, and these ended up costing, I want to say like 63 cents a piece. So it had What If, the Thor versus Conan, number 39, and then a couple of, well, there was a big batch of Guardians of the Galaxy in there, but again, I'm just showing highlights. Number 41 and number 42 are in there. And then Guardians of the Galaxy Annual number 1. These are all key issues for one reason or another. Then there was a couple of old Flaming Carrot comics in there. Number 4 and number 5. So, again, like for under what I say, 63 cents, how can you go wrong with comics at that price? Then there was a couple of Simpsons comics in there, and I have quite a few Simpsons comics for when the run started, but I don't have any of these like one-offs. And so there was Bart Simpson's Creepy Crawly Tales number 1 was in there, the Gnarly Adventures of Busman number 1, and then Patty and Selma's number 1 Ill-Fated Romance comics. So those were all end up costing like under 65 cents a piece. Then there was a lot of Captain Carrot that I bid on, and one for, believe it or not, 90 cents for 6 comic books. So Captain Carrot number 1 was in there. Number 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. So 6 comics for 90 cents. How can you complain about that? Then there was a another batch of like miscellaneous 80s comics, and they had a run of this comic right here, this Jack Kirby comic, Silver Star. So they had the whole run. Number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, and 6. So again, those really get less than 65 cents a piece. So you can't go too wrong with that. There was a couple more what ifs in there. Number 26. Oops. 37 and 38. That one's kind of messed up, but what are you going to do? Also, I ended up winning this at auction. I didn't know what this was, but it's the 1980 Comics Annual. I ended up getting that for $2, which was fine. Like I said, I didn't know what it was, but for $2, I couldn't complain. And then also, I ended up getting this Superman Spectacular from, what year is this from? 1982, and it's a one-off special of featuring Superman and about the story about Superman Red and Blue with Lex Luthor. And like I said, it's a one-off, so I think I got that for $5, so that wasn't too bad. And then also I ended up getting these Betty Pages. I always wanted these, and these were in the auction, on the auction site too, so I got number 1 and number 2, which I was happy to get. And then the last thing I got in this big lot of comics is I ended up bidding on a lot of Beavis and Butthead comics, and it just so happens that I wasn't sure how many were in the lot, but it ended up being the whole set of Beavis and Butthead. So it included number 1, obviously. I still have to bag and board the rest of these, but there's number 2, 3, 4, number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here I bought them thinking like I'm going to have to, I'll try and put together a run of this series too, because again, I had some of these previously, but I didn't have the whole run. So I'm like, well, I'll buy this lot and hurry up and just get it and see what comes in there. Number 12, number 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And again, a lot of these auction sites, people are finding them and they're really bidding crazy amounts. So I'm kind of like, it's starting to dry up, and I don't know how much more stuff I'm going to be able to find on here. There's 19, 20. Everybody has their honey holes or their LCSs, and I still don't really like going to LCSs with COVID being around and having to wear my mask in the store and everything. So there's number 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and the final issue, number 28. So I couldn't believe that the whole set was in there. So I really don't have to complete a set now because I just already have a set. And I ended up getting all 28 of those comic books for, I bid $6.50 and I won it for $6.50. So that was just an incredible price and an incredible deal. And I'm really lucky and happy that I got them all and I don't have to hunt for any more to complete the set. So I'm good to go. Maybe try and get the variant of number 1. But again, this is like, that's my second number 1. And then if they ever do have the new show come out, then maybe I'll sell one of my extras. But I'm just really happy and excited to get that set. And so I have another big batch coming that I won. I don't know how much more, like I say, that these sites that I use are getting too crazy ridiculous price wise. But other than that, I hope everybody is staying safe out there and you're finding good luck if you're actually are going to LCSs. And for some reason, I still see videos of people with actual local conventions. I don't know how that's possible, but hopefully everybody is having a good January so far. Stay safe again, like I say. If you like the video, please press the like button, or if you feel so inclined, please subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscribers up, and hopefully I will see you guys soon with the next batch of comics that come in, and I can make another video. So take care, everybody, and have a great night, and good luck hunting for comics.